What if I told you guys that this guy right here is the best receiver in all of Madden right now? No, not Tyreek Hill, but number 52 Patrick Paul of the Miami Dolphins. If you don't believe me, don't worry, we're going to show you exactly why in today's video.
All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun right, triple E. Close, let's go. On one. Ready? Hey.
What's up, guys? It's Pick'em with HuddleGG, and today we're going to go over one of my favorite plays in the entire game, and it's a play that's going to have your opponent asking what in the world just happened. Let's dive right into it, and the play that we're going to be using is called Motion Inside Post, and this can be found in the Bunch Y Flex formation. Now, this specific setup we're talking about today is found in my new Baltimore Ravens game plan, which just dropped over at HuddleGG, so make sure you go check out that today as well. Now, when we run this play, what we want is we want the bunch starting off to the wide side of the field, and this is what our stock player is going to look like. Now, you can see on the left side of the screen, we have our tight end who's on this slot fade. Now, here on this first rep, we're going to be running it with Gronk, which is our number one tight end, but we're going to show why he may not be the best player for this specific route, and we're going to put in a guy that no one is going to expect, and we're going to actually be able to really attack down the field with that player. But what we want to do for our setup here is we are going to custom stem this A receiver all the way down the field like this to really create a streak kind of concept there with him, just to be a pull route and to push those deep defenders down the field. Now from there, we're just going to put our running back on a swing to the left, and you're going to see here, this is what our stock, or this is what our player is going to look like once we have it set up. And we really want to attack with that X receiver, that tight end on that slot fade. Again, against any kind of zone really that you face, cover 3, cover 4, cover 2, going to work against all of them. We're going to say hike here, and we're going to allow this guy to go in the auto motion. But what you're going to see when we run this with Gronk is we're not really going to have the appropriate separation. And this is something that's not going to be open for us. Now, obviously, our quarterback threw it out of bounds there, but if we look at the replay, you can see that there's not really any separation between these two receivers. And this is just something that allows this deep zone to play both, right? We can't throw it to either of these guys because they're running in the exact same area of the field at about the same speed. So we're going to have this outside corner be able to play both of these receivers. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to put in a player there at that position that nobody is going to expect, okay? And I promise you when I tell you this, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this spot and we're going to put in left tackle Patrick Paul. Now, a little bit of a backstory is we were trying to create some separation on this play, and we were using some fullbacks and some slow tight ends, and we weren't getting what we wanted. So we went with a left tackle, but he was dropping the ball a ton. But I found Patrick Paul, who actually fit my theme team, who's 6'8", 340 pounds, and he actually has decent catching. And for any of those who have watched me stream, he has caught 40 plus passes on this specific play down the field. Touchdowns. Again, he's doing it all for us, and you can see him right there on the left side of the screen, number 52, and we want to set up this play the exact same way that we just did. So we're going to custom stem that A all the way down the field to essentially create a streak, and then we're going to put that running back on a swing to the left, and this is what our play art looks like right here. And again, we're still going against cover 3 to start. So when we motion this guy with this auto motion and we say hike, you're going to see the big difference between Gronk and this Patrick Paul card. And we're just going to be able to utilize this and get a wide open catch there. And I promise you, he catches it almost every single time. I have thrown this to him probably 50 times and he's dropped one pass. So this is going to be very, very consistent for us. And if we look at the replay here real quick, you can see just how much separation these two receivers get from one another simply because of how slow he is running this route, right? People talk about how speed is everything, and speed is very important, but there are certain setups in this game where if you actually use a slower player, you're going to be able to attack certain areas of the field that you may not have been able to attack with a better player in that position. So you can see the difference between where Welker is right now and where Patrick Paul is. It is a 10-yard difference right now when we're throwing this ball, and that creates a wide opening there in the defense, and we're able to get ourselves an easy completion. Now, I talked about how it will work against other coverages as well. Let me run it against a cover 2 defense for you really quickly, just to show you that this is going to attack cover 2, cover 3. Like I said, it'll work on cover 4 the same way that it just worked on cover 3 there. But what we want to do, we want to start with that bunch to the wide side of the field, and we're going to put that A, we're going to custom stem him all the way down the field to create that streak. Then we're going to swing our running back to the left side of the field. And this is what our play art looks like right here. We're going to say hike, get this auto motion in, and we're just going to buy time in the pocket and allow our left tackle to get open down the field. And it's going to be a throw that we can make time and time again. And you can see there how he's able to make that catch. You can rat catch it. You can possession catch it. I've even aggressive caught it with Patrick Paul. I'm telling you, he is an absolute dog. And he's not the only player you can use in MUT. You really are just looking for a tackle who has good catching, at least decent catching. I think his is only 68, but he's not dropping anything for me. And you want to make sure that he's not that fast, because we really are trying to create that separation between that motion over streak and that slot fade from our tight end position. And if you guys are looking to get even better at Madden, make sure to join our free Discord by going to HuddleGG/Discord. Have a great day.